Okay, Dr. Mike Arundale, in charge of all the academic side of the consultancy projects. So I'm out there selling to clients to come to us. What sort of issues should I be selling to a client to say we can help you and give you great advice?
Um, from our point of view, what makes a good project is one where it's kind of meaty, so there's a lot to go at, and it's supported at high level in the business. So although the students quite like working in a small function from a large multinational with a big name because it looks good on their CVs, I would much prefer any day a project for a much smaller company,
Yeah.
which is at senior level, that affects the whole business or a large chunk of the business.
And does the consultancy project topic evolve during the consultancy?
The topic almost certainly does evolve because the questions that are being asked are venturing into areas that are not known.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going to come back. You start off with a hypothesis about what the answer is likely to be. You design your data collection around that hypothesis, and you go out and you start collecting data. And it may well be that what comes back isn't what you thought.
Yeah. So what I'm saying to clients is you're going to get the most out of it if you put stuff in. So the consultancy group of consultants, you're the client, you're not telling them what to do. But equally it works well, whereas during it, the group will say, well, we could go wide in this area and then deep in this area. And the area where they go deep is agreed over time.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
And I think the clients that I've come across are pretty comfortable with that.
absolutely.
And I think that's kind of normal practice, really,
Yeah.
that when you are stepping out into the unknown, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Although you may well have a pretty good idea.
yeah.
So yes, I think standard practice for students is to check in with the client regularly,
Yeah.
and have specific kind of stage gate meetings where a chunk of work has been done, and initial data has been collected and analysed that will either support the direction that the group is going in, or might suggest actually there's something more promising in a off to the side, or just slightly deviating from the current path.
Yeah.
And so they can have stage meetings to work that path out. I mean, I always say, well, I can't remember who said it, but success is failing forwards.
Yeah.
So we start off somewhere, and then we adjust as we go. And that's a critical skill in consultancy, is this flexibility, this ability to think on your feet, and to kind of to hear what the data are telling you in the moment, and then be willing to change your framing of the problem on the back of what you've heard.
Yeah.
Not so willing that you flip and flop, that you need to test everything that comes to you, but the ability to pivot and to kind of let go of an initial hypothesis or belief, or just something you're interested in pursuing, because actually the data is telling you something different.
Mm.
That is a real skill that consultants need to learn.